The 2022 Rolls-Royce Ghost. The 2022 Rolls-Royce Ghost is the second-generation model of the company's full-size four-door sedan. An upcoming vehicle that's still in the testing phase, the 2022 Ghost will replace a first-generation model that's 11 years old as of 2020. Just like its predecessor, the 2022 Ghost will slot under the Phantom sedan and above the Wraith Grand Tourer. The second-generation Ghost will be heavily based on the current Phantom, which was introduced in 2017 with extensive updates. The sedan will retain the boxy silhouette of its predecessor and will feature a detuned version of the Phantom's 6.75-liter V12. Find out what we already know about the 2022 Ghost in the review below. Exterior. It's really difficult to tell how the new Ghost looks like on the outside due to the heavy camouflage, but it sure looks like it retains the overall shape of the outgoing model. This isn't surprising, as Rolls-Royce did the same thing with the Phantom. However, we can notice quite a few changes up front. The massive chrome grille looks about the same, but it's been moved a tad higher into the fascia, just like on the Phantom. As a result, the engine hood no longer has a lip that extends over the top frame. There's no Spirit of Ecstasy statue on the hood, but that's probably because Rolls-Royce didn't fit one on this test model. The grille is flanked by horizontal headlamps, but they're a bit bigger than the old model. The lights also feature a new LED pattern, while the turning signals mounted lower in the fascia on the old model are gone. The bumper is also new. While the lower grille in the old model sports a three-piece design, the new sedan features an equally tall vent that extends from one corner to the other. The grille extends upward at each corner and then a really thin element extends toward the grille. This small vent replaces the old daytime running lights, but it could also include actual lights on the final production model. The profile looks very similar to the outgoing model. The thick camo prevents us from spotting actual details, but just like the Phantom, the Ghost won't change much in this department. We can see a similar C-pillar that's very thick and slanted heavily toward the back, a slightly leaned deck lid, and rear-hinged rear doors. The rear fascia is also well hidden, but the way the camo sits on the body suggests a similar layout. Like on the old model, the trunk lid sits a bit higher than the rear fenders, while the deck lid is slightly angled toward the fascia. The taillights have a similar triangular shape, but they might be bigger, while the big license plate recess is also the same. The bumper appears to have a simple design, and even though we can't see the exhaust pipes, it should feature rectangular outlets at each corner. Interior. The interior of the Ghost will mirror the Phantom's. The spy shots reveal an almost identical cabin layout with the same three-tier, boxy dashboard. The instrument cluster is fully digital and displays 3 clocks. You'll find revs on the left, temperature and fuel on the right, and a bigger speedometer in the center. Of course, this is just the standard layout. You'll be able to customize how and what is shown in the display. Next to that there will be an equally larger infotainment display. Below this screen there are round AC vents and a control panel to operate the air conditioning system. All features and controls look identical to the Phantom. The same goes for the center console, with a higher front section, a knob controller for the infotainment system, and a new, single-piece armrest. The seats will also feature a new, more comfortable design, new stitching, and even more options for upholstery and quilting. Just like in the Phantom, revisions in the rear compartment will be centered around passenger comfort and convenience. Rolls-Royce will probably manage to add a bit more legroom, even in the short wheelbase version, and improve the entertainment package. Look for big screens mounted in the backrests of the front seats, as well as retractable tables. You'll probably be able to opt for 2 individual seats or a lounge seat that's more comfortable for long trips. A cool feature will be the extended heating system that not only keeps the seats warm, but does the same with all the armrests, the center console, and the lower C-pillar. Comfort will be further improved by state-of-the-art insulation and double-glazed windows. As usual, you'll have access to a wide variety of customizing options. Rolls-Royce lets you do all sorts of changes to the Phantom, including the option to add your own artwork to the interior, and the Ghost should be available with the same features. Drivetrain. Just like the Phantom, the new generation Ghost will transition to the company's new aluminum spaceFrame platform. The lighter underpinnings will help the Ghost shave off some weight, which is necessary given the new technology and extra sound deadening materials that add their own. Overall, the second-gen Ghost will be only marginally lighter than its predecessor, but this new spaceframe will enhance dynamics. Power will come from a twin-turbo, 6.75-liter V12 engine. But even though it has the same displacement and cylinder layout as the engine in the outgoing Ghost, this mill is new. The engine debuted in the Phantom with 563 horsepower and 664 pound-feet of torque, and it could keep the same output in the Ghost. If this happens, the second-gen Ghost will benefit from an extra horsepower and an additional 59 pound-feet of twist. The extra torque and the slightly lower weight should make a difference in the performance department. There's no word on whether Rolls-Royce will offer a V specification or black badge model with extra power, but if it happens, expect the V12 to generate at least 600 horsepower. The old Ghost V specification is rated at 592 horses, while the black badge comes with 604 horsepower on tap. The revised V12 will mate to an 8-speed automatic transmission. Based on the old gearbox, this unit shifts faster and will enable the Ghost to accelerate quicker. Expect the sedan to hit 60 miles per hour in around 4.5 seconds. That's 0.2 quicker than the outgoing Ghost and a 1/10 second faster than the Ghost Black Badge. Top speed will probably remain unchanged at 155 miles per hour. For the first time ever, the Ghost will feature an all-wheel drive system. The four-wheel steering system that debuted in the Phantom will find its way into the Ghost as well. Prices. The outgoing Ghost comes in at around $250,000, and it's safe to assume that the new generation sedan will command a bit more. Expect it to fetch at least $270,000 before those pricey options. Competition. Bentley Flying Spur. Unlike the Ghost, the previous generation Flying Spur spent only 6 years on the market. Bentley unveiled the third-gen model in 2019 and it looks hotter than ever. Thanks to a front fascia taken from the Continental GT and a sleek coupe-style roof, the new Flying Spur looks sporty but remains elegant. The cabin is draped in fine materials, including leather and Alcantara, while the tech package is one of the best you can buy. It features a 12.3-inch infotainment display and a new touch-screen remote that allows rear seat passengers to operate the system. The longer wheelbase also improves legroom for passengers sitting in the rear section. Powered by a 6.0-liter W12 engine, the Flying Spur comes with 626 horsepower and 664 pound-feet on tap, a bit more than the upcoming Rolls-Royce Ghost. It also features an 8-speed automatic transmission, all-wheel drive, and 4-wheel steering, but it's also notable quicker to 60 miles per hour, needing only 3.7 seconds to get there. Its top speed is also far superior to the Ghost at a whopping 207 miles per hour. Pricing for the Flying Spur starts from $216,400, so it's more affordable than the upcoming Ghost. Read our full review of the 2020 Bentley Flying Spur. Conclusion. It's obviously too early to draw a verdict here, but if the Phantom is any indication, the new generation Ghost should be superior to its predecessor in every department. The solid technology package, the new platform, and the revised engine will turn the Ghost from a slightly outdated model into a proper competitor for the Bentley Flying Spur. The all-wheel drive system and the four-wheel steering system will also help bring the Ghost into the 21st century. Love it. Design similar to old model, borrows a lot from the Phantom, more power, more luxury. Leave it very expensive. The Bentley Flying Spur is a cool alternative.
If you liked this video, please share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.